So during my 5 years of training calisthenics, my main goal was always to master this one advanced skill, and it is called the planche. Besides having to follow the correct technique, a lot of your strength will also be a requirement to be able to do this exercise. So I started to focus more on building my strength, and my weekly training routine will always have these 7 exercises that I'm about to share with you guys. All of them are the ones that I started my journey with and continue to train until today. So if you are a beginner, you can still give them a try right away, and I will also have a sample schedule for you guys to train them more effectively. So when it comes to building your strength in calisthenics, there are 3 main types of workouts, which will be the push, pull, and core training. And the 7 exercises will fall under these categories. Each of them will target different muscle groups and will also provide you with different benefits. So I would highly suggest you give the 3 of them a try. First, let's go through the push training, and for this type, we'll have 3 exercises. The first one will probably be one of the most common exercises. However, if you could work with it gradually and consistently, your strength will surely increase a lot over time. And we will have the regular push-up. By only mastering it first, you can then start to try out other push variations. And the main goal that you should focus on when training with the push-up is to do it in the correct way, which is going all the way down and up while maintaining your body in a straight line. So when you start to get tired and can't follow with its perfect form, any further reps will not count, because training with a good form is always better than doing many repetitions but with bad form. And this way of training will apply to mostly all of the push exercises. So make sure to stick with it, and only by that they will become more effective and you can make progress faster. The push exercises will mainly target the triceps, chest, and shoulders. And after you can easily do the push-up, let's set a goal for 10 reps, then you can also try out the diamond push-up. All you have to do is place your hand like a diamond shape and continue to do the movement. This exercise could be a bit harder than the regular push-up, and if you could go all the way down until your chest reaches your hands, you will be able to build your triceps and chest muscles a lot more. The next push exercise is the dips, and basically this movement will double the effect of the regular push-up. The reason is that when you're training with the push-up, only the weight of your upper body is focused, and if you do the dips, you will not be able to train with your whole body weight. When training with the exercise, try to maintain your shoulders in a position where it is pushed all the way up. Then go down until your arms reach a 90-degree angle, and make sure to also keep your body straight so that you can maximize the effectiveness of this exercise. And the third push movement that I usually focus on is the pseudo push-up. Personally, this is one of my favorite push exercises because besides focusing on your strength, it is one of the fundamentals of the planche, and by training with it, you will also be able to begin unlocking your superhuman strength. However, it will be the hardest one to do out of the 3, so I would suggest you first master the first 2 push movements before trying out the pseudo push-up. And to do this exercise, you can check out this video where I will not only share some tips about how to do the pseudo push-up, but also the 3 training levels for the planche that you can follow. After the push training, we'll have the pull exercises. Though there are many variations that you can train with the pull-up bar, the 2 exercises that focus on the most are the pull-up and the chin-up. These 2 movements are one of the most effective ways if you want to build your biceps and back muscles, and at the same time, it will also increase the strength of your forearms. When it comes to the pull-up workout in general, for most people, including me, you will have to put in more time and training effort to be able to do its exercises. So to do the pull-up faster, I would suggest you first get comfortable when training with the pull-up bar, and you can do that by just simply playing around with the equipment. Next is to start trying out some of the first pull-up movements, such as the Australian pull-up and the scapular pull-up. Finally, you should also try out the negative pull-up, which will be one of the important exercises to gain strength for your pull exercises. And similar to the push-up, if you want to increase the effectiveness, you will have to do them in the correct form, which is to go up until your head is off the bar, then squeeze your back muscles, and the key is to go all the way down until your arms are straight. With the pull-up and the chin-up, I have shared with you guys the first 5 exercises that I often do to get stronger. And for the last 2, we will come to the third type of basic training, which will be the abs exercises. When I first started trying out some of the abs exercises, the only thing that I was aiming for was to burn my body fat and have a nice looking body. However, there was another goal that I didn't notice at the time, which is that we will also be able to strengthen our abs muscles when training with the exercises, and that will become a big support for us in the long run. For example, when you're training for the advanced skills in calisthenics, your abs muscles or your core strength is one of the important factors that will contribute to mostly all of those movements, and it will also help you to master the skills more easily. So the first exercise that I'm still currently doing is the leg raise movements, and you can first start with the knee raises and then to the full version, which is the leg raises. A cool thing about this exercise is that you can also train with some equipment, such as the dip bar and the pull-up bar. And if you're going for this way of training, then I would suggest you to always maintain your body in the same position so it will become more effective. And the second abs exercise that I always do is the plank hold. This is also a great movement that helped me build my core strength constantly, and once you get used to it, you can then try out the next two ways of doing it, which will extend your elbow and arms to a further position like this. So when you reach your higher level, there will be many other exercises that will support you increase your core strength faster, such as the L-sit hold and the hollow body hold. But first, try your best to master these 7 exercises first, and you can also try out this workout schedule to make them more effective. Our first day will be the push training, and it will conclude the push-up, diamond push-up, and the dips. Next will be our pull day with exercises such as the pull-up, chin-up, and also 2 sets of negative pull-up to finish the workout. Since we will only be training our core strength 1 day a week, we will work with all 3 movements, which are the knee raises for warm-up, then the leg raises, and finally the plank hold. Our 4th day will be a rest day so that your muscles will have a bit more time to recover before the next 2 training days, which will be another push and pull exercises. But now for the push day, we will replace the dips with the pseudo push-up and the negative pull-up on the pull day with the Australian pull-up. Our last day of the week will be another rest day so you will have more preparation before our next week of training. Keep in mind that this schedule is only an example, so you can try it out first to see if it suits you or not. Then after that, you can either continue training with it or make adjustments. Also, once you have found a workout schedule that you can comfortably follow, make sure to keep up with it so you can maintain the momentum to do your training consistently, and only by that you can become better and have faster progress in your training. So that will be the 7 exercises that I often do to get stronger in calisthenics. If you find this video helpful, then a like and subscribe would be super appreciated. Well then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay workout. I will see you in the next one.